Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Prime at 9. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol today announced national mourning and ordered the lowering of flags over a deadly Seoul stampede during Halloween celebrations that killed at least 151 people, including 19 foreigners. At least 151 people were killed and 82 others were injured in a deadly stampede during Halloween celebration in Seoul's Itaewon district on Saturday. South Korea's Yonhap news agency reported, citing authorities. A day after the stampede, Yoon, in a live address to the nation, said that it was truly horrific. He said that this tragedy should never have happened. He further said that the government will designate the period from today until the accident is brought under control as a period of national mourning and will place top priority on administrative affairs and recovery and follow-up measures. He said that the most important thing is to determine the cause of the accident and prevent similar accidents in the future. The packed Halloween festivities in South Korea's capital Seoul took place after COVID restrictions were removed. The festivities marked the participation of more than 1 lakh visitors, and the number of casualties is only expected to rise. At least 100 people were killed and 300 injured in 2 car bomb explosions that exploded outside the Education Ministry in Somalia's capital Mogadishu on Saturday, the country's president said in a statement early on Sunday. No one immediately claimed responsibility for the attack, although the president blamed the Islamist group Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab typically avoids claiming responsibility for attacks that result in large number of casualties. The first of the explosions hit the Education Ministry near a busy junction in Mogadishu. The second occurred as ambulances arrived and people gathered to help the victims. The blast wave smashed windows in the vicinity. Blood covered the tarmac just outside the building.
Oh my God. You see, that's the second blast.
That's the second blast, yes.
They did that deliberately. They did that deliberately.
The attack took place at the same place as Somalia's largest bombing, which killed more than 500 in the same month in 2017. In that blast, a truck bomb exploded outside a busy hotel at the K5 intersection, which is lined with government offices, restaurants and kiosks. Mohammed said the number of victims could rise. He had instructed the government to provide immediate medical assistance to the injured, some of whom were in serious condition. Chhath Puja, an ancient Hindu festival, was celebrated across Assam today. Thousands of people performed religious rituals and offered prayers at the Ghat of Brahmaputra during Chhath Puja. Chhath Puja is a popular Indian festival where people worship the sun god and Chhati Maya. Although the festival is primarily celebrated in eastern UP and Bihar, people from other parts of the country also observe Chhath Puja.
मैया का आशीर्वाद होगा ना।
अरे नारियल तो घर में छोड़ा ना घर में
पूजा कर रही हैं आप लोग बाहर चलिए तो।
अच्छा लगा। हम लोग का तो 2 साल तो ऐसा ही चला गया। इस बार हमको लोग का थोड़ा डेकोरेशन अच्छा हुआ है, मन खुशी भी हुआ है। अच्छा लगा हम लोग का छठ पूजा। हम लोग खास करके सब शांति रहे, परिवार लोग शांति रहे, बेटा पति सब को शांति रहे, अच्छा रहे, इसलिए हम लोग मनाते हैं।
With no reaction and assistance from the government, the villagers of Pisami initiated to construct the cyclone-hit school, Pisami Government High School, under Kifri district to provide temporary shelter for the students. The school was damaged by Cyclone Sitrang on October 25th. The construction was made with the contributions from well-wishers, villagers, village council and school management committee. Speaking to HornbillTV, school's assistant teacher Atoka told that due to the delay of funds from the state government, the teachers and villagers decided to build the classrooms and school has been closed for almost a week. Atoka said efforts of the Pisami villagers for education and students are tangible. He thanked all those who have contributed materially, financially and physically. Baby mentioned that the Pisami GHS had been damaged twice, including the recently occurring incident. In the year 2018, the school was gutted by the fire and was rebuilt by joint efforts of teachers and villagers. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said that the Northeast connects India to one of the most economically dynamic and politically significant geographies of the world. Singh was speaking as the chief guest at the inaugural session of the conclave Act East to Indo-Pacific, role of Northeast and Indian states in connecting the connectivities. At the Classic Grande in Imphal, highlighting the importance of the Act East policy, the Chief Minister explained the need to finalize various aspects of the Look East policy, which has now become the Act East policy, including the state's responsibility, infrastructural development, responsibility and benefits for the state entrepreneurs, and further express the need for a concrete blueprint.
Mainly when after knowing the issues which is going to be discussed here, means organized by the Asian Conference in collaboration with Ministry of External Affairs in the Manipur University, which I think it is a right forum, and is my ministers, my brother Arkansas said, we need a concrete blueprint. Ag-East policy, after Look-East policy, it has become Ag-East policy, and the road and checking checkposts, everything has been now marked up and ready. But the what we need to do is a concrete formula. What will be the responsibilities of the Manipur state? What will be the responsibility and the benefit of the entrepreneurs operating here in the state? What will be the items will be in the business? that kind of things, what kind of infrastructure we need to construct, what kind of manpower we need. So that kind of things has to be finalized. I am very hopeful in this today's conclave, because it doesn't have, we're talking about the Excise policy, we're talking about the Lugis policy long back, since long back, but we're not materializing it. So we have to materialize it. And I'm fully believe and confident that this today's conclave will definitely bring out some concrete blueprint which we can start practically. At our seat, I extend a very warm welcome to all participants visiting Imphal for the two-day dialogue. I thank and congratulate Asian Conference for organizing this important event at Imphal in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs and the Manipur University. Such platform will provide deeper insight of the strategic landscape and the developmental trends. The Northeast connect India to one of the most.
Minister of State for External Affairs Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, who attended the session as the functional president, said there are physical connectivity projects underway, projects which connect the region with the neighboring countries of Myanmar and Bangladesh. Connectivity between northeastern states and the rest of the country has also made tremendous progress, he said.
The Northeast region occupied a unique and distinct place in the overall geography of the Indo-Pacific. We here in the Northeast regions are very close to both these regions. We gather here today in the historic city of Imphal to discuss these connections and cherish many moments of the year 2022, the year in which we are celebrating 75 years of Indian independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 25 years of BIMSTEC, and 30 years of ASEAN-India strategic relations. Imphal is a historic city that has had a special place in the history of World War II.
India, with Make in India, Make for the Globe approach, is enhancing its strength further, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the foundation stone laying of the C-295 plane manufacturing unit in Gujarat's Vadodara.
बहुत बड़ा कदम उठा रहे हैं। भारत आज अपना फाइटर प्लेन बना रहा है। भारत आज अपना टैंक बना रहा है, अपनी सबमरीन बना रहा है, और सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं, भारत में बनी दवाइयां और वैक्सीन भी आज दुनिया में लाखों लोगों का जीवन बचा रही है। भारत में बने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट्स, भारत में बने मोबाइल फोन, भारत में बनी कारें आज कितने ही देशों में छाई हुई है। मेक इन इंडिया, मेक फॉर द ग्लोब।
With Ratan Tata's vision 10 years back of a private manufacturing aircraft facility coming closer to reality, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday laid the foundation stone for a plant of the Tata Airbus consortium in Gujarat's Vadodara. At least 15,000 skilled jobs are expected to be generated with the project. This is the first aircraft manufacturing facility in the private sector in India. PM Modi laid the foundation of the project in the presence of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, and Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. The estimated cost of the project is about 22,000 crore. The C-295 planes, which would be manufactured here, would give a boost to the Indian Air Force fleet. It is also said to be the first time that these planes would be made outside of Europe. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Sunday questioned the intention of the Bharatiya Janata Party government in poll-bound Gujarat behind its move to constitute a committee to implement the Uniform Civil Code and said if the BJP wants to do so, it should do it across the country. Kejriwal asked whether the BJP-led central government was waiting for the Lok Sabha elections to make a move in this direction. The Aam Aadmi Party's national convener was addressing a press conference in Bhavnagar on his third day of his visit to Gujarat, where the assembly polls are due this year end. The Election Commission is likely to announce the schedule for the Gujarat Assembly polls this week. The Gujarat government on Saturday said it has decided to form a committee headed by a retired High Court judge to implement the Uniform Civil Code. Union Minister Parshottam Rupala had said the committee will be formed before the Model Code of Conduct for elections come into force. Gujarat Minister of State for Home Harsh Sanghvi had said the decision was taken as per the provisions of Article 44 of Part 4 of the Constitution, which expects the state government to apply common law for all citizens. To a question on the Gujarat government's decision, Kejriwal claimed their intention is bad. With hospitalization and the number of deaths due to COVID-19 remaining minuscule for the past few months, experts feel the prevalence of the viral disease has reached its endemic stage. According to some experts, there is not much difference in the number of seasonal flu cases and that of COVID-19, even though they stress that surveillance for new variants should continue in the off chance of a new lineage of coronavirus catching the country off guard. Currently, the symptoms of COVID and influenza are very similar and are a flu-like syndrome, and the treatment essentially remains supportive. Former AIIMS director and a professor of pulmonology at the hospital, Dr. Randeep Guleria, said. Though cases, especially in the high-risk group, may have relatively been more severe, currently the mortality is negligible and similar to what was being seen in this group before COVID, Dr. Guleria told PTI. Dr. Gupta, however, stressed that vulnerable people such as the elderly and those having comorbidities will still require similar precautions as is needed for other infections such as influenza and pneumonia. Bharatiya Janata Party national spokesperson Shahzad Poonawalla slammed the Aam Aadmi Party over RTI's new disclosures in the matter of the excise policy scam case. Poonawalla alleged that the new liquor policy of AAP caused a huge loss. He said in 288 days there have been a loss of rupees 2,000 to 2,300 crore.
देखिए, आज आपके पाप का फिर से चेहरा उजागर हुआ है कि किस प्रकार से ये शराब नीति नहीं, ये खराब नीति थी, ये आबकारी नहीं, ये पापकारी नीति थी और इसका प्रमाण आरटीआई के माध्यम से सामने आया है। आरटीआई दिखाती है कि इनकी जो नई शराब नीति थी उसके चलते दिल्ली सरकार को लगभग 2000 से 2500 करोड़ का नुकसान हुआ, राजस्व को इतना बड़ा नुकसान हुआ, क्योंकि अगर आप आंकड़े देखें जो दिल्ली सरकार ने ही प्रस्तुत किए हैं, 7.5 महीने में नई शराब नीति के तहत 5000 करोड़ कमाए गए और वही पॉलिसी जब हटाकर ओल्ड पॉलिसी लागू की गई तो 1 महीने में 750 करोड़ रुपए आए। इसका मतलब ये होता है कि प्रतिदिन नई शराब नीति के चलते दिल्ली सरकार दिल्ली के लोगों को, दिल्ली के राजस्व को कम से कम 7.5 से 8 करोड़ रुपए का नुकसान हुआ और उस अवधि में 2500 करोड़ तक वो नुकसान हुआ।
The previous liquor policy had earned rupees 768 crore in September alone, which means nearly 25 crore per day, while the new policy could earn rupees 5,036 crore in 7.5 months, meaning rupees 14.4 crore a day. Poonawalla said, underscoring that the new policy should have garnered profit instead of bearing a loss of rupees 8 crore per day. Fearless miscreants have once again attacked police in Mandsaur, Madhya Pradesh. Mandsaur Superintendent of Police Anurag Sujania said upon receiving information on drug deals, the police put up checking points on all possible routes on Saturday, wherein on being caught, the accused stabbed a police personnel and a pedestrian was shot. Both were rushed to the Gujarat hospital, but their wounds being severe, they were brought to Mandsaur District Hospital. The accused have been arrested and A half kilogram of narcotic opium have been recovered from his possession.
आज सुबह सुबह मुखबिर के द्वारा सूचना मिलती गरुड़ पुलिस को कि कोई संदिग्ध वाहन का मूवमेंट है जिसमें संभावना है कि कुछ अवैध सामान हो सकता है। कोई ज्यादा कंक्रीट इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं थी। उसी संबंध में घटनास्थल के पास में ही पुलिस ने अपनी चेकिंग पॉइंट लगा रखा था, जिसमें हमारी टीम भी थी। तो वहां पे जब इस संदिग्ध वाहन की तलाशी ली गई, संदिग्ध व्यक्ति को रोका गया, उसकी तलाशी ली गई, तो उसके कब्जे से करीब 5.5 किलो के करीब अफीम उसके पास से बरामद होना पाया गया। जब उसे अप्रहेंड कर रहे थे हम लोग, तो उसी में उसने चाकूबाजी करके वहां से भागने का प्रयास किया, जिसमें एक हमारे कांस्टेबल को और एक राहगीर को, जो एक सिविलियन था बेसिकली, उसको चोट पहुंची। दोनों का ही उपचार हो गया है, दोनों ही आउट ऑफ डेंजर हैं। अभी प्रिकॉशनरी उनको मंदसौर रेफर किया गया है, कोई चिंता का विषय नहीं। आरोपी जो कि नेपाल सिंह सन ऑफ हरी सिंह, जो कि छान का खिड़ा थाना पगारिया जिला झालावाड़ का रहने वाला है, वो भी पुलिस की हिरासत में है। और जिस चाकू से वार किया था वो भी पुलिस की हिरासत में और अग्रिम कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to HornbillTV. Goodbye.